So OTT, Dark Irregular. I have a heal trigger, you have a normal start. You start with 5 cards, and you mulligan whatever you don't want. Mulligan means you basically take out the cards you don't want in your hand. The strategy of any card game in this in this game is you want a grade 1, a grade 2, and a grade 3. So since this is a demonstration, I'll just show you your hand. Makes it easier. And then I'll show you mine. Okay. So you have kind of a good start. You take this out, you take this out, and you go put it back into your deck. Seven. For me, I take out 4. And then you start. So you take 1, take 2. Well, I take 4.
Hi, Daniel. Friend.
Shh. Okay. And then usually rock, paper, scissors. So you can go first since you drew first. So you draw 1 card. You have 6. And then you ride a unit. That's a grade higher than yourself. Push everything back. And then this goes into the back. Since it's first turn, you cannot attack. So it's my turn. I draw. I write grade 1. Her effect is I look at the top of my deck, and if it's basically it's stacking. In other words, do I want to put it back on my top of my deck, or do I want to put it on the bottom? In this case, I'll put it on top. I could call units if I wanted to, but I won't. 6. Since this is 3 and it's boosting a vanguard, that's OTT. It gains 3,000. So 6 and 6 so it's 12 to vanguard. Usually you do not want to guard your first attack, so no guard. So your opponent check first if it's vanguard. So since it's a trigger, it's a draw trigger, power, and I draw an extra card while you take a damage. Okay, and then it's your turn. So you draw a card, or stand up and draw, and you ride a grade 2. Option, her. Because you want to soul charge as much as possible. You call, and you call. Effect of her, you soul charge for each one you summon. 1, 2, 3. Her effect is that if it's called, you soul charge. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Altogether, you soul charge 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you hit for small numbers, I guess. So in this case, it would be 9 plus 7, 16 to vanguard, which is at 6. So I will go no guard, and I take a damage. Emblem's effect, you flip 1 over, and you soul charge 3. You go 9 to the 6. I go no guard, so I take a damage. It's a trigger, so I put power and I put crit. So this would be 10. No, 11. So mine's 11, while yours is 9 plus 5. I shall guard with 10. So mine's 21 to your 14. So not to pass. Heal. You have less damage than... I have more damage than you, therefore you do not heal. This just goes to your hand. And I protect myself. So it's my turn. Which... I messed up on something. But it's okay. Oh well. So I write tone. I call and call. 9 plus 8, 17 to Emblem Master. You have two options. You can guard from your hand, or you can no guard. You could block it, your choice. This case, mine's a 17. You block with a 10, it gets blocked. 8 plus 6 to vanguard. Tom's effect, you cannot guard with a grade 0, so therefore the tech goes through. Or you can intercept. You only have 1 damage, I'm at 2, so it doesn't really matter. So check power, so all effect, so you take 2 damage. 1, 2. Power on your vanguard, and you draw an extra card. Perfect. She goes back to the deck and shuffle, which I should have done last turn. Oops, sorry. So then your turn is next. You go draw and stand. You go Reggie. Effect. You select any of your rear guards and you put it back. You put the number of it in soul. So you go with the succubus over here. So you take the deck and you look for any copies of her. There's 3. Shuffle the deck. Add to soul. You do Greedy Hands effect. You flip one over, he goes into soul, and you take a unit, a grade 2 or lower unit from your deck, and you add into soul. So bike, go into soul. Take a shuffle.
Are you almost done?
Yeah. You count how many in soul? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not quite enough for almost game-ish. Maybe. You go 9, and I guard with a 10. Vanguard. I go no guard, so I take a damage. Effect, flip one over. 3, put in the soul. Reggie hits for 10. Reggie's effect, if there's 15 or more in soul, it's 3 crits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 17. 17 to 10 with 3 crits. If this goes through, I lose. So, my hand is kind of small. I shall guard just with a 10. So this is 18. You check twice. First check, heal. You heal 1 damage. You put all effect. Second check, stand trigger. Effect, stand. That goes through. I take 3 damage. 1, power, drop. 2, 3. I lost.